Yo, what's happening? This is Adventures with Akhil, and in this video, I'm going to give you the ingredients to a recipe. And now you're probably wondering, what recipe is this? What dish is going to be made? And I'll tell you. The dish today is a fulfilled and successful life. That's what's being made. And I'm going to give you just one ingredient today. One ingredient that is going to help you to reach this and to make this awesome dish. So let's jump into it. The first lesson. This is all about doing good. So what is doing good? One thing I like to do is look at a day as a bank balance. A bank balance where you get positives and negatives. So when you do good, you get a positive. But when you do bad, or when you don't do good, you get a negative. So at the end of each day, you want to be living in such a way that you can end a day with a positive balance. And that is how you know that you've done good today. So let's talk about some of the aspects of doing good, because this is something I have only recently discovered, and I'm 24, so this is quite late in my life, but I'm still very fortunate to have found these things that most wouldn't. So what is doing good? Doing good consists of things like greeting people in a genuine way. It's manifested through life. On your everyday interactions with people that you meet, you have the opportunity to do good. You have the opportunity to greet nicely. You have the opportunity to even say something so small as "How are you?" You have the opportunity to help other people around you. You have the opportunity to not let something very bad happen to those around you. You have all these opportunities to do good. And there's also doing bad. Now what's doing bad? If someone greets you and you don't greet them, if you choose to be rude to your waiter at the restaurant, if you choose to laugh at others who are trying to do something that they enjoy, these are all ways to do bad in the world. Now I'm not perfect. I'm not saying that I am. I'm not saying that I always do good. But let's talk about a few scenarios that I've experienced in my life. Not so recently, I was working for a company in the West Rand in South Africa, in Johannesburg. And at this particular company, I'm not going to name names here, at this particular company, I would walk in every day, and as I got to work, I would always greet those around me. I would always greet my colleagues. That's how I am, that's who I am, and I feel that is doing good. As long as I'm greeting and I'm putting out positive energy, that I can go to sleep at night knowing that today I've done good. We're not sure what the bads are, we'll get to those as well, but I always want to end on the positive balance, remember, like the bank account. So I would always go to work and I would always greet these colleagues. But one thing I noticed was that most of them wouldn't even greet back. Most wouldn't even look me in the eye. Now, how crazy is that? They wouldn't even acknowledge me. Now that's doing bad. And I knew this. But it was okay with me. I understand and I'll keep greeting. So let's jump into the second lesson. Because both these lessons tie in. You guys know how I do the format. I usually like to talk about two lessons that are sort of interrelated. So the second lesson is doing good even though you may not receive good from those you are giving good. So sometimes we walk into work or we walk into class if we are in school, and we greet those around us. And sometimes the ones around us don't even greet back. They don't care. They're not at the same place in their lives. They don't understand that. And that's fine. But the next day when we go in, we mustn't be thinking about the last time when they didn't greet. We must still greet, because that's still us doing good. At the end of the day, if you keep on doing good, and this is the second lesson, if you keep on doing good, you will eventually be rewarded. I shouldn't even be telling you this. I should not even be giving you this ingredient. But the more you do good, and the more you end on a positive balance, the more, and this is the secret, the universe will reward you. How crazy is that? The universe is actually going to reward you. Such a big universe, and it's going to help you out. It may not be now, it may not be in a year, but at some point it will come back and it will reward you. And what's better than being rewarded by the universe? What can this reward take form of? Anything. This universe will literally reward you and give you anything you want in your life. And that's the craziest thing, and I've experienced this. So it may not be everything you wanted, but something will be given to you, and you don't even understand. So you want to keep on doing good. Don't let those who have a bad energy and those who want to be mean to people around you, those who don't even want to greet you, those who don't want to be good, those who see something bad happening around them and don't do anything, those people will not be rewarded by the universe. If they keep on doing those things and they keep on ending a day on a negative bank balance, they will not be rewarded. And then when you get rewarded, they'll be very envious. And envy is also a very dangerous thing that can also be something that can lead to a negative balance, but we'll talk about that on another day. But basically, you want to always do good around you. Do good around you, help those around you, try to stop bad things from happening. Those are always things to do good. And trust me, the universe will reward you. I would keep on going to that job. I would keep on having those be very negative to me. They would not greet me. They would not even acknowledge my existence. Most of the day, no one would talk to me. But I was fine because I understand. I'm not going to break down here. I understand that I will keep on doing good. I'll keep on greeting them every day. It's all good. But at some point, I will be the one to reap the rewards from the universe. And chances are, those other people who spread the bad, negative energy, they will not be as rewarded by the universe. And that's just a crazy thing. Recently, I went to the mall, and I would always greet those who I came in contact with, those who would help me out in my journey. Say I went to the bank and I had to sort out my bank card. The lady at the bank wasn't the nicest person in the world. She wasn't very, she wouldn't greet, she wouldn't say, how are you? But when I left, I still said, I hope you have a great day. I was still very genuine, and I mean that. And I know that me doing good here, even in the smallest way, because remember, the smallest things add up. The smallest things will manifest into bigger things. All these small things like greeting people, being nice to those around you, these things will add up. And I will talk about that on a different lesson. But I noticed I told this lady that I hope she has a nice day and whatever, and she didn't say it back. And my mom was with me, and what she did was, she was like, can you imagine? She didn't even say it back. I looked to my mom and I told her, it doesn't matter, because as long as I keep on giving good energy to people, I will be rewarded. And guess what? A few moments later, I was at the mall still, and a few moments later, I made a friend. I made a friend by being a good energy and a good vibe, because those others who also have good energy and a good vibe and do good, they can sense it. They can sense it when they meet you. And then they realize, oh my God, you're also like that. We can be friends. And I met a cool friend that day. Can you imagine that? Just by doing good. And that small thing, just like making a friend, that is how the universe rewarded me. But the universe can reward you in many ways. Most people don't even think the universe will reward them because from their experiences, they haven't been yet. But you don't know. The universe can reward you in many ways, and it's the most awesome thing. All you have to do is find the ingredients to allow the universe to reward you. But yeah, today I want you to just go out and make sure that you are doing good. You are ending your day with a positive bank balance. Anyway, guys, so today I'm going to go out and I'm going to do good. And I hope you do as well. Peace out.